Hi, good morning, everybody. My name is Anirban Roy. I'm the co-founder and CEO of Pentation Analytics. With me is our senior analyst, Prashant Roy. Before going in of the demo, I'd like to just say a bit about Pentation Analytics. We started in 2015 in Mumbai. We are primarily a big data analytics organization. We have done a lot of services on the big data and analytics space, primarily in the financial sector. Because the co-founders have a lot of experience in insurance, aggregated experience more than 50 years, we want to do something extra for the insurance industry. So our predictive analytics services, we've productized it into the normal use cases of insurance, which primarily profitability, retention, cross-sales. So we are basically a AI, machine learning, NLP organization, and we've productized the product. One of the most important things is can't be said less. Like every time Prashant tells me something and I keep telling him this statement, like the rear view mirror is always clearer. So he points out a lot of my mistakes and I keep saying like it can't be said more. In fact, why I put this up is like this is the reason that we came from insurance and we built something for insurance in analytics because we live this every day. Okay? Many times whatever we say, the hindsight is always stronger. So we wanted to really build the predictive models as according to insurance as possible, not generic. And I think we're trying to get there. So I just wanted to say a small visuals like what happens in the industry right now. You will see the customer is mostly confused. Whatever we say, the customer remains confused most of the time. The underwriters have so many things to balance. The CEOs have their new money, technology perspectives, and finally, whatever we say over here, the customer many of the times feels orphan. It is not just about saying about the customer. What do we do at every intermediate level in a contract period of 6 months or a contract period of 1 year or a contract period of 5 years? So we've what we try to do is we create an insurance analytics suite. It's not just one small product which fits into a IT framework. It goes deep into the organization. So what we do is we create a data asset for the organization. So if you look at any organization, every one of the departments is an asset. Like sales departments is an asset. The underwriting departments, the skills of underwriting, the experience in underwriting, it's an asset. What we do, our data asset kinds of complements all the assets of every organization. And the other thing that it primarily does is connects the different departments of the organization somehow. And it is not ends there. We've done this implementation across a lot of intermediaries. So the intermediaries who's actually helping the customers, which we say that make the customer happy, they are the ones who's doing it. So it's maybe the direct team or it may be the agents or whoever, but they are also helped immediately. Talking about it is we primarily based it on 3 layers. One is the data layer, then comes the intelligence layer, and above it is a completely frictionless UI layer. So if you look at various streams, at the CXO level, you can still work without a UI. But going down the organization, the UI becomes very, very important, that exactly what it's supposed to do. But the end game is the customer should be happy, irrespective who is serving him. So what do we do? The conundrums are irrespective. I've been talking to various conferences. The conundrum still remains, what do we do with the data? The accessibility of data. Whenever we talk, finally when we go to implement it, data remains as silos. Data is not properly utilized. So we are now going to attempt that exactly what more can we do with the data. It has happened in silos, but can a suite and kind of an enveloping thing help that? So what we do is primarily customer level intelligence at various sources. We do text data, we do structured data. Secondly is the interventions. How do we intervene? Not just at that moment of truth, but at a strategic level, what are the interventions? And it helps everybody. So these are, like I said, we use structured data, we use text data, we create a new data asset for the organization, and we create intervention models. So it is completely productized. It's ready to deploy. It takes like two weeks maximum to kind of deploy it. It's across devices. And actually, the AI is not residing into some corner room. The AI goes across the whole organization. So like a case study in a multinational one, we've done it in India, retention, productivity, We've built customer personas which are very, very, very real, and of course the dashboarding. We're a 40-member team right now across insurance, technology, data sciences. We've got a lot of awards for this product in the digital space, and we work with, we started the product 1 year, launched the product 1 year back. We work with 15% of the PNC carriers in India. We've started work with 2 companies in the US right now. We've started in the US this year. I'll just switch over straight away to the product, and Prashant will give a small demo of what it actually does. We're having a little bit problem with the Wi-Fi, so we'll kind of have to use the dashboards over here.
Hi. So Insurance Analytics Suite, it's an AI-driven predictive analytics tool which focus on insurance 3 use cases, core use cases of retention, cross-sell, and their profitability. So what it does is it actually adds value in the organization at 3 levels. One is a data layer, second is an intervention layer, third is a use case layer, right? So at a data layer, what it does in the organization, data is sitting at different sources across different line of businesses, across different verticals. Maybe it's in AMS, maybe it's in CRM. So data is sitting everywhere else. So when this product comes, we have Insurance Analytics Suite data model, which will bring all this data together at a one analytical database. So it helps you, it makes you easier to use it for a dashboarding or for querying. So this is the first layer where this product adds value, which is a data layer. Second is the intelligence layer. What it does there, it actually predicts at a customer level, at a policy level. It predicts a propensity of each customer for retention, cross-sell, and their profitability. So how does it look? When we predict at a customer level, so this is the product, and it has actually role-wise access. So it's running right now. I think Wi-Fi is slow, so it might take some time. Yeah, so this is the output of our first model, which will give you a risk score for retention for each policy. So how to use it? So now, because it's a granular till a customer level, what it helps us, we can fold it back to a segment level also. So you can see each bubble here is a policy here. So each policy you can see in one view. What is their risk score, what is their premium? So it gives all the decision power in the hand of the business user. They can select where they want to put effort more in this month. Now the second layer, this was the intelligence layer where we are predicting scores. Now third layer becomes very important, where we are giving what is the use. How to use these kind of scores becomes really important. I will give you one example how to use it. So this one. So daily, whenever you or a business user log in this account, what does he see? He sees clear actionables for the today. Like here, it's written that 1445 policy are there, who are easy target ones but have become very high risk today. So it's a clear priority today, right? Again, one more thing which is coming as transition metrics. Your customer are not always high risk or not always easy target. There's a transition. There's a whole path or a whole journey which customer travels. Maybe in the starting he was an easy target. When the interaction started, he is moving to become more high risk. So this whole journey, we are actually using the text data, interaction data with the customer, and we are following the customer, how he is transitioning between different risk segments. So this is one of the example of transition metrics. Again, because we have a customer level intelligence, we can fold it back to a segment level. See, one of these example is this one. So here we are seeing each bucket, which is a combination of 3 variables. For example, a Honda card in Hartford region of premium maybe 5,000 policy. How this bucket has been performing across 1 year, we can see here, which helps in decision support. A business user can say why this decreasing after the July month, why this retention is decreasing. So this is the second use case is how we can use this score. The third is channel optimization. We have different kind of channels. We have agency, we have direct channel, we have the call center based environment where we have agents and we have policy. How to map these two always remains a challenge. We have thumb rules to do it. There's a rule that a particular vehicle make should be followed by this team or a region-based distribution, but still it's not optimized. So we have built a linear programming optimization algorithm which solves this problem. It optimizes which agent, which caller should call on which policy. So this is the example of this one. And to top it all, so it's an all-in-one application where we have a seamless UI so that everyone in the organization can use it. CXO, underwriter, agent, everyone should have the accessibility of the information when they need it. So yes, and we have a role-wise access, which I already told a CEO, underwriter, or agent or caller when they log in, they see the information that they need to see and the actionable on which they want to act. So so this is the Insurance Analytics Suite. I will conclude with this. Thank you. Thanks a lot.
Thank you so much.
Thank you.